So we're going on vacation. It's going to be for a whole entire week or so. And we rented a car. So I never driven this type of car before. So we hired Staria. This is an 9-seater? 8-seater, yeah, 8-seater. And I'm gonna do a walkthrough on this because I guess it's a little bit tech-y-ish vehicle when I picked it up yesterday. And yeah, comparison compared to, I guess, a Tesla. I kind of wish Tesla actually built something like this because sometimes I do want to have an electric vehicle like a van, especially when family's around. So that's what it looked like at the front. So we're gonna do a walkthrough on this vehicle. I guess the comparison between this, if you're thinking of using a Staria as part of your a vehicle, if you are choosing to do a road trip here in Queensland. We had a family over, we had another 2 people, and we're gonna go out for about a week, and we're gonna test this for a whole week or so. All right, let's go do a walkthrough on this vehicle. So as of right now, it looked like a bread. I like it how simplicity is. Just like in a Tesla, I guess, in a sense. It fits 2 at the front, 3 in the middle row, and then 3 another in the back row. And we're gonna have, like, it's ample of space room. I believe you can put like about 3 or 4 suitcases standing up at the back. So if you're thinking of, I guess, renting it for a week, this is for 6, 7, 8 people or so, a vehicle. So let's have a look inside. Picked this up last night. We used 2-row instead of a typical a rental, let's say. So inside it's a leather seating. We just put a cable at the current stage. It's got 2 charging cables. So I'm an iPhone user, so I'm using a Lightning, the old iPhone, and then a USB-C for the new phone outlet out there. It does have a sunroof at the front. I didn't even know there was actually a sunroof at the back, but we'll look into that more later after this. The instrumental is actually kind of cool. I've never seen it like that before. So the only downside about this is I was expecting a handle at the top. I'm on a slope and there is no handle, so you actually have to use, because I'm on a slope at the moment in an angle, it is a little bit hard to get up. I usually grab it and then pull myself, whereas this one I gotta push it. So I'm used to grabbing it from there. But with that, so inside it is a little bit less cluster. You've got one display sort of thing happening. Got a lot of, it still have, I guess, typical buttons. It's got the aircon. For me, as long as the aircon is working, that's all that matters to me. It does have a GPS built in, which is kind of cool. Don't know how updated that is. I don't even know what year model this is. I guess this one tells you with all of the passengers that will be on a seatbelt, that need to wear a seatbelt. Ample of space. I don't understand what the back one is for. Oh, okay, cool. So I did not know that it's actually closed the whole entire way. I saw it yesterday, it was only halfway. And here I thought it's just gonna stop halfway. So, but that's not the case. It can actually do the whole entire lot. Lots of space for water bottle. Long trips, we're gonna have lots of water bottle. There's 1 up there, and then 2 in the middle, and then there's plenty. That is massive, I guess. For you can put a laptop in there. It's a massive amount of space. Passenger wise, it is electronical seat adjustment, I believe, yeah, it is. So I'm just moving it forward and backward a little bit. Yep, it is electronic. And in terms of, that's where it looked like if it's down. My son loves to be exploring this car last night, so he put it down and thinking that this is a bed. Plenty of room in the middle compartment. So if you have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it says 6 including yourself, it would be very spacious. But if you have 8, it might be a little bit squishy inside of this vehicle. So I'm gonna look at the back now. It's a touchscreen type of environment. So press that button, it automatically open, which is pretty cool. Big fans, eh? I'm gonna put this seat back up for a moment. And I gotta do the same on the other side. So I believe the lever, and then oh, okay, that's just emergency. There's bound to be a way to lift this up maybe, but I don't know. There's a lever at the front to move it forward and backward. But yeah, this is what it looks like if it's standing up. So enough space if you have kids. My kids are the age of 10 or so, maybe 15. If you have tall kids, it might be a bit squishy. So to close the door, just pressing the button. Fancy. The boot space. Boot space is what we're actually looking for. So the boot space is very spacious. So if this were standing up, we're gonna show you what it looked like once it's actually set up. We've got our beach umbrella, chairs, and a sleeping bag and a beach towel at the current stage. That's what it looked like currently, but once it's filled up, I'm going to show you this, because that's probably the most important thing as a family, how many luggages you're going to be carrying, and whatnot. So there's still ample of space in here. There's actually another charging right there, but it's only on the left hand side, I think. Oh no, there's one also on the right hand side. There's another USB port right there. So now if I were looking at the fuel, this is a diesel base. There's diesel. And then on this side, okay, let me see if I can lift this up. Oh, no, gotta use 2 hands. Bear with me. There you go. So a row, 3 in the middle, 3 rows at the back. Might be a little bit squishy if you have a very tall person, but it's a good commute area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So we'll see what it looks like. Oh, the sunroof. Oh, okay. It doesn't have a handle at the front, so this might be electronical sunroof. I think the controller is on that side, and only on that side. There's no controller. There's only controller on that end. So it's just a bit weird, the fact that they put a handle there, put a handle here and there, and the passenger at the front, but not the driver. They've got a groove in there, which is a bit odd, because mostly the one that is getting in and out of the car most often or not, it's actually going to be the driver. So interesting concept, interesting why they did that. So this is an overview of, I guess, what is it called? Hyundai Staria. We'll see what they drive like, but at the moment it looks promising with this car. We're gonna have this for a whole week. Got no other choice. Okay, so after filling around, this is what we come up with when it comes to Staria, packing in for 6 of us or so with kids. So I'm going to show you boot wise. I am amazed what you can fit in here. So let's take a look at this. So boot wise, we've got a giant suitcase and then another giant suitcase, 2 little suitcase that goes over the I guess if you're on an airplane, go on top. We've got a swimming crate, shopping trolley. This is I guess a stretcher, a tent stretcher. There's a few more knick-knack between the suitcase and the seat, but yeah, I'm impressed in how much what you can actually put in here. Effectively, you should be able to put 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 giant suitcases comfortably. But because we're gonna go somewhere around the beach, I've got like a beach gear in one of those crates. But yeah, overall it is actually quite good space wise, and yeah, that's it for now.